Creating a sumptuous surrounding takes a lot of imagination. We bring you to Metal and Petal at the refinery in Charleston, where the journey to transformation begins. First of all, thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you for being here.
I think, design, and particularly now in Charleston, where you have so many people that are moving into the area and they're wanting to spruce up their homes, and they're building homes, or they're redoing their homes, they want to breathe new life into their living space. So tell us a little bit about just why you decided to found this business and what it is about design that gets you so excited.
Well, I've been a designer for over 20 years. I've loved it. I started my business in Europe and I brought it to DC and then to Athens. And we really had a calling for Charleston. People really wanted to bring our aesthetic here. So we started our business in Athens in 2016, and last year in November we opened this studio in Charleston, and it's just been amazing. What we've received has been that people really want a different look. They want something that's not as sweet or as preppy, and we really bring that edge. We call ourselves modern traditionalists. So we really like it when you have some classic pieces or a classic structure and you mix in those more contemporary pieces.
So you don't just do residential though.
We don't.
What is your business consist of?
Yeah, so our business is a full service, high-end design firm for residential and commercial spaces. So everything from restaurants to spas to sorority houses, we're doing them all.
So who are your favorite clients?
I think our favorite client or our best client are one that allow us to have some creative freedom, but also work with us and collaborate with us and make it a true partnership. We're all about a partnership. I don't want to walk in and just design your house and be like, here it is.
Yes.
I really want to work with you to create a home or an environment that you love and you want to stay in forever.
And that you want to see yourself in.
Yes, absolutely.
So you want to see a reflection of yourself in those homes as well. Well, I'm so excited to talk to your designers as well. Thank you so much,
Thank
Jade.
you.
I appreciate that. As a commercial designer, I'm sure that your clients run the gamut. So among projects that have been some of your favorite, what have you done?
Oh, I have a lot of favorites. I am finishing up a brewery in Watkinsville, actually. That's been an absolute joy and so much fun to work on. And then another upcoming project that we're going to get ready to install in November is a vintage style barber shop.
Oh, how cute.
That's been so fun to work on and really inspiring.
So much fun. When you're working in a commercial space, what are some of the things that you think about, and what is on trend right now that people are really drawn to?
Yes, so one of my first and favorite trends is that trim is just really big right now and using a lot more of it. It's really great in a commercial space because it protects your walls and adds a little bit more durability to the space. But something we also really love in the way of paint is actually carrying your paint color onto your trim. Like white trim is done.
Okay, no more white trim, folks. No more white trim. We're thinking outside the box.
Yeah, now it's about carrying the color on your walls onto your trim, or even incorporating a new color onto the trim.
And what have you brought for us here? Because we see a lot of beautiful tile, for instance.
Yes, so that's my other favorite right now is incorporating tile in creative ways and kind of unexpected ways. Any kind of organic texture to it, it can really elevate a space.
Allison, what's on trend right now for homes?
Right now in homes, we are seeing a lot of bold colors. We are seeing a more monochromatic approach and just a mixture of elements and materials. We've been using a lot of deep blues, a lot of darker colors to kind of create a specific mood in a space, and that really just kind of engulfs the whole space. You want to first understand what the purpose and feel of this room is going to be. Then you can look at things like how much natural light's being let in, how much you want let in, if you want it to be a bright, more reflective space or a moodier space. We want to understand what their wants and needs are for the space and to develop a sense of trust between us and the client.
Yeah, and Metal and Petal, it's that balance, right?
Right.
So you've got the various textures and feelings and traditional versus contemporary. So what you've got here on the table, you've got some traditional pieces, but you also have some very interesting avant-garde contemporary pieces.
Absolutely.
So how do you incorporate these types of things, and what are we looking at over here?
We have here a more contemporary Jonathan Adler piece. It's very fun, it's funky, it's unexpected, mixed with this glass, more contemporary piece as well. And then we have our more traditional tray and serving dishes, and it's just it creates more interest in
And it's
mixing
not just,
those two.
when you think of texture, you think of fabrics, but texture can also be shapes.
Absolutely.
Right, just undulations and various things. That
And
kind of change.
finishes.
And finishes as well.
Right, so here we have like a ceramic versus a glass, so it
Yeah.
creates just a good balance.
Wow, from fabrics, wallpaper, tile, and more, you can see the possibilities are endless. Our thanks to Metal and Petal. Charleston, get designing. We're back after this.